Hello and welcome to this episode of Nathan's Garage. I'm Nathan Kershaw and this is the Mutt build. And one big announcement is that the Happy Days t-shirt is now live on Teespring. Look how cool it is. Alright, well thank you to subscribers, sharers, likers, Patreons and people who contribute to the PayPal pool tip jar. You guys are all awesome. Everybody who's watching is awesome. So let's get on. More of the same. Well, not the same. We'll be finishing off the floors. Just a couple of things to do. Then get some seats fitted, I think. And then we'll start to mess around with the dash. The one thing that's a bit of a bugger is the cross member. I think this one and the other one. They're like 3mm high and I didn't catch it because I'm mostly blind. And so that put the back of the floor about 5 or 6mm high. So it's taken a lot more work to secure the back of the floor, but she's now rock solid. So we'll get these filler pieces in the side, and then the filler strip down there, and then this floor is done. I'm gonna just throw some test fit seats in. And there we go. The floor is done. There we go. Tied in, that cross member there, that strip. Done. A-pillar's done. Okay, you know what? The Amazon man just came. The Amazon guy's like the new UPS guy, isn't he, really? Well, he just came and I can sense an unboxing. These you don't want to see. Some terribly, terribly comfortable lounging pants. Yes, I've reached that age. I need pants to lounge in. Now this is a whole different story. Oh yeah. Some quality Amazon based racing products. Maxon Performance. Maxon. Why Maxon? Because it's the maximum and it's on. The previously opened packaging worries me. Lovely job. So, with the kit, fixings, with the kit, got a relay and stuff, but I'm going to run it off a power that I've chopped out. So we're not going to need half of this wiring. But it's got a radiator fan switch. So I'm not going to be running it through the... Well, actually it's a viscous fan. And you could run an electric fan through the AC wiring, but I think I've chopped that out. So we're just going to go simple, find a ignition live, and wire this in. So yeah, where's my radiator? Woo! Well, wouldn't you? Look at that. Lovely, lovely. Oh, so good. Oh, it's so good. And what do we have now from here? 2 more bars out, of course. Yup. Bars out. There we go. And one thing I wanted to show you guys. I watched some Tinterweb videos this morning about how to lay dimes when stitch welding, and I did the circular motion there. Not quite even, but you know, kind of getting there. So anyway, just messing around there, and that there is just back and forth. Okay, let's start playing with the dash. The first course of action on here is going to be an investigatory cut along this top because it's double skinned. It's pinched at the front. So I'm just going to go across the top. Well, the investigatory cut went frightfully well. What do you think the next word out of my mouth is going to be? So I'm going to run some box vertically up there, tie it in with the A-pillar, and then come straight across, and then use some just thick strips, you know, a few of them to tie this wobbly old girl in. I think that'll be good, I think. And then we can take a bit more of that out. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, obviously I'm worried that stuff's gonna move, because who knows if the bug has enough engineering in the roof to make up for what I've cut out. But I can't really add anything else, so apart from a roll cage obviously, which isn't gonna happen this time. So this is kind of the last thing I'm gonna build, the strength into here. And then all bars are coming out. It's a bit scary. So we chopperoo need more off, so we've got better access. Now, my first design, in quotation, where's my fingers? In quotation marks, was to have 1-inch box, another 1-inch box, you know, so you've got 2 parallel bars running 3.5 inches above each other. And then a panel in the middle, obviously. And then I thought to myself, I have some 2x2. Why don't I just sit 2x2 full length, stitch it in, and then build onto the A-pillars from that. So instead of using 2x2, because I don't have any, I'm using this 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, which is the same as the chassis legs down there, that are down there somewhere. So it's pretty stout stuff, so I'm just trimming and trimming and trimming until I can get it level and over the top. Seriously, who's flying? Who are you? Are you every other seat? Right, so again, maybe building this a little overboard. So we've got stacked 2 1 3/4 inch 11 gauge square box sections. I was gonna do a single sheet on top, but I'm going to be attaching the steering column to it. So I don't want it to move. So I thought I'll put some more box in. Yes, heavy, but I can just have one less taco on Taco Tuesday. You know, me losing 10 pounds is free. This, stop scuttle shake. Okay, we are double stacked. So obviously new metal was fine to weld. Oh my word, the old stuff was not friendly. I'm gonna take a little bit of cleaning up. Right, let's see how we can attach this steering column to here. That is where we're at. Double stacked 1 3/4 on top of 1-inch, all 11 gauge, and then what's that? That's like 3/16 to 1/8. I don't know. Gonna start boxing that in tomorrow for the steering column, and maintaining all the mounting for the pedals and stuff like that. That comes out at an angle at the bottom and stuff. So that's all going to be staying, and the rest is going to go tomorrow. Excellent. Monday update, as always. Look at this. Putting me to shame with my hodgepodge work. So go on, what was the steering again? What have you done? And he's buying new parts as well. That's not code for Bodgy and Scarpa LLC.com Incorporated.
Just a $20 joint, that's all that goes on. And we're going to make a piece to go across. There to there. Cap this off, tidy all this crap up.
It's a lot better than it was.
Yeah, I've got a column inside now.
Is this one open? Look at all the room now.
Yeah, pedals are all in. Done.
Oh, you got the angle right on the brake pedal. Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's comfy. It's for me.
Yeah.
And the shifter's in. Volvo stuff.
That's funny.
I have to extend the cable to the back because it's.
You're gonna run around.
Half the length it should be.
That's funny.
Hey mate.
Hey, how are you, Keith? So that's a Volvo column in.
Yeah. This.
Awesome.
This will go. I'll have to extend it.
Yeah.
I'll go down to the. There's another joint behind here. Get that in. This is all brackets. It's solid. It's absolutely freaking solid.
Coming together. That's awesome.
Better than what it was. So.
It's just so much room with having no trans tunnel or no trans like bulkhead hump, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. I've made it comfy for me.
So it fits you.
It fits me, great. But I don't know about anyone else. You know, another Hobbit maybe?
Russ's body is 5.5 feet long and his legs are 6 inches. He's only 6 foot. Okay, that's it. Update done. And we're back. What an amazingly productive little day we had yesterday. So I think what we're going to do now is whip all the wiring off so I can just get it out of the way, and then we can start hacking more of this and supporting and boxing and getting the steering wheel and column attached to this instead of that. So I know we addressed the moving the steering wheel forward thing a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to let you guys know what my original design idea for the car was. I grew up watching motor racing all the time, touring car, all that kind of stuff, and it didn't really happen in those times because the cars weren't modified that much. But if you look at touring cars now, and Australian touring cars, European touring cars, all the DTM stuff as well, they're sort of the firewalls are in the normal place, and then the steering wheels are a long way back, because in a race car, to get balance, a real heavy part is the person, so you want to move them back as far as possible. So that from the beginning has been a type of look I've been going for. Hopefully I'll be able to fling it around streets of Willow at some point, but as I say, that is kind of the look that I was going for from the beginning. Obviously not with round bar, that will happen in the future. With a tube bender, with me, square box. And hopefully you can see that in the massive wires and box section that's already there. So we've connected this top part to the new dash, and basically I'm just going to separate it slowly from this dash because it's coming out, and I'm going to leave this framework here because we've got the pedals attached to it and all sorts of stuff attached to it. So we're going to be extending the strength of this up onto this dash as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think the time has come for this bar to come out. This is a definite deep breath moment. Definite deep breath moment. Not gonna lie, I had a complete panic when this started moving down then. Thought the whole car was coming back. But, no. There we go, box section cut, box section cut, I got box section in the frame. Sheet cut, and then what I think I'll do next is some kind of strength here. That's the mount for the pedal box, so we need to build something to that, and then don't know whether I'm going to keep this or not because that's mainly tied into there. Don't know yet. All welded in. Lovely. And do the same on the other side. Oh no. Let's see if I can do something angled here first. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build a triangular box section down to this mount for the clutch pedal. And then I would like to take the rest of this out. I'm just trying to figure out a game plan of order so nothing moves right now. Alright, this whole area is developing quite nicely, methinks. So I'm going to put an angle piece on there, and that will box in the strength for the clutch pedal, which is mounted right there. This door is definitely going to need to be adjusted up. I mean, this is as it was. Oh, damn it. The latch isn't working on the outside. You've got to lift it to close it, and it's still low. So that's definitely going to take some adjustment. There's plenty of room to adjust it though. There's room up there. I'm not too bothered about power gaps, to be honest with you. So if you haven't realised already. Look at that. Look at the room. Why do I think this looks like Star Wars? That looks like the, is it the enemy ship? The one that's like pointy? It's totally Star Wars. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna box that in there. And then that's the steering done. Nothing's holding the wiring up anymore. Yeah, then we just gotta, box this side in. There we go. That's kinda clear as well. Look at that! A conversion I've done, and you can wind the windows down. That is a first. That's a first. There's usually a dashboard in the way. And then from this side, it looks like that. The weld there is heavy because I wasn't happy with it, so I went back over it. It's wide and ugly. But that one's pretty. That one's okay. That one's pretty. Oh, that one's nice as well. Okay. Suppose we better get rid of all this. Well, what's another day? It's not quite finished yet, but it's definitely drawing to a close. Look how much room! It's like a limousine. It's like a Rolls-Royce silver flying spur thing. So just going to close up that hole, and then I don't know how I want to join this firewall. I don't know whether I want to do it there with the weird curvy things, or cut it further down and take it where it's more flat. I don't know, but I want to drive it. Oh, one thing I also had a look at as well is a flat panel from here to the bottom of the windshield. For that, you go to the sides, it meets perfectly. Go to the middle, it's really close, easily close enough to cheat up. Very happy with that. So that's the dash nearly done. All the interior panels are coming together on this way quicker than I thought they were going to. Working out really well. Okay, needs a vacuum, and then I think I'm going to throw a seat in. Looks so good. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, so looking at the seats with a bit more of a sane head, the front right mount is on the stud. We have an issue now with the seat there. The door will close, mainly because there's a big bow because it's warped. But I don't think, you see this runner, if it goes back, you see the problem is the car tapers so drastically towards the front that we have an issue. My only option may be Miata seats. Just looking at it, because if you can see there, can you see how much over? So you can see the blue through, the hole in the runner. You can see the blue paint. I can't bring it any further over. Like the mounts won't move. That's a development, isn't it? Okay, looks like I'm down the scrappers tomorrow. Looks like I'm down the scrappers. And on that bombshell, we shall end it. Thank you for your patience. There was no video on Monday. Just didn't do enough. Did a load of stuff on it, but just didn't get enough recorded. So this one should be a pretty good one. Tomorrow, gonna go down the scrappers, or hit Craigslist tonight, or offer up, or Facebook Marketplace. Go away, fly. To see if I can find some Miata seats. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you to likers, subscribers, sharers, Patreons and PayPal pool tip jar people. You guys are all awesome, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. New merch is out now. Hopefully I will have a sample very soon to show you. Other than that, pictures are in the frame up here, and it's all awesome. Oh, Instagram as well, Nathan's Garage Official. Thanks guys, see you tomorrow.